IBPS SO Prelims model test number 41. Let's see the puzzles first. The puzzle starts from 70 to 75. How many persons are here? 8 persons sitting around a circular table with equal distance between each other, facing the center, but not necessarily in the same order. Each one of them works for a different bank. That is SBI, PNB, Corporation Bank, Axis Bank, HDFC, Indian Bank, Dina Bank, and Bank of India, but not necessarily in the same order. How many persons? 8 persons sitting on the circular table, and all of them are facing towards the center. So the 8 people here, everybody is facing the center. When everyone faces the center, you know what is right and what is left together. Chalo, first point. D sits second to the right of C. C ki second right lo undalama D. Next line. H and F are immediate neighbors of D. H and F are immediate neighbors of D. How many possibilities? 2 possibilities. This is H or F and this is F or H. And the next line says only 3 persons sits between F and D. When there are only 3 people sitting between F and D, we can say that F and E are in the opposite places. Avuna kada. But he says E is not an immediate neighbor of C. ఒకవేళ ఇక్కడ F ఉంటే పక్కా ఇక్కడ E రావాలి, కానీ he says E is not an immediate neighbor of C. So from this it is very clear that we cannot take F to the immediate right of D. అంతేనా? So పక్కా this place here is for F and this is H. 3 people between F and E. Next line chadu. Only 2 people sit between E and the one who works for Axis Bank. 2 people sit between E and the one who works for Axis Bank. I have 2 possibilities. Maybe C is Axis Bank or D is Axis Bank. Teliyadu kada? Sare. Next. The one who works for Corporation Bank sits second to the right of E. Corporation Bank sits second to the right of E. Ante kada? కానీ యాక్సిస్ బ్యాంక్కి 2 ఛాన్సెస్ అమ్మా. ఏంటా 2 ఛాన్సెస్? మేబీ ఏ ఈజ్ యాక్సిస్ ఆర్ సి ఈజ్ యాక్సిస్. వీఆర్ నాట్ షూర్ కదా. నెక్స్ట్ లైన్ ఏంటో చదువు. ఓన్లీ 1 person sits between A and B. A is not an immediate neighbor of H. Only 1 person is sitting between A and B. A is not an immediate neighbor of H. Okay, fine. If this is A, 1 person gap, will I get position for H? No. So A అనే వ్యక్తి ఇక్కడ కూర్చోకూడదు, ఇక్కడ కూడా కూర్చోకూడదు. అంటే ఏకి ఎన్ని ఛాన్సెస్ ఉన్నాయి? ఓన్లీ 1 ఛాన్స్. అవునా కదా? ఓన్లీ 1 person sits between A and B. కరెక్టేనా? A is not an immediate neighbor of H. Now who is left out here among those 8 people? Amma G. Next line. A is not an immediate neighbor of H. Done. Only 3 people sit between the one who works for Corporation Bank and PNB. 3 people ante their places will be in opposite. Next, the one who works for SBI sits third to the left of the one who works for PNB. Third to the left of PNB ante evaramma? C. Antena? Chapali. So the one who works for SBI works third to the left of the one who works for PNB. And C should be SBI. If C is SBI, automatically D has to be Axis. Next, the one who works for HDFC Bank sits second to the left of the one who works for SBI. Second left of SBI and A should be sitting in the place. Sorry, A likes HDFC. The one who only 1 person sits between the one who works for HDFC and the one who works for Indian Bank. Only 1 person between HDFC and Indian Bank ante it should be B, because C is already SBI. E does not work for Dena Bank. So who should be working for Dena Bank? It is F who works for Dena Bank. And we are left out with Bank of India. Who should be Bank of India? It is E. This is a pretty easy question because we are getting the answer in only one single case. Most of the times in the exams, don't expect the answer to be in only one single possibility. Most of the times it takes more than one possibility. Who sits second to the left of G? Who is sitting second to the left of G? It is E. Do we have E in the options? Yes. 71. Who among the following works for HDFC Bank? Who is working for HDFC Bank? A. 72. which of the following is not true as per the given arrangement, given information? Which of the following is not true? C and D are immediate neighbors of F. Yes, this is true, but we want answer as the one which is not true. All the given options are true? No way, because the first option is true. We have to decide whether that is my answer or not, second option, by looking at the all other options. So now you can't decide. There is no way that you can decide from the second option. We will see after seeing all the remaining four. B sits second to the left of D. Is B sitting second to the left of D? Chapandamma. B sits second to the left of D. Second to the left of D is C kadamma. So is it true or not true? Not true. Option ఏంటిది 3. Third option. Clear? If all the persons are made to sit in the alphabetical order in anti-clockwise direction from A, the positions of how many remain unchanged excluding A? Anti-clockwise, let me check. This is where you have A, anti-clockwise towards each side. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. No, only one. Who is that one person? C. 74. 4 out of the following 5 are alike in a certain way and hence form a group. Which is the one that does not belong to the group? B and G. How many persons between B and G? 2 persons. And then C and D. 1 person. A and B, 1 person. The least possible way is 1 person. Unko route lo bodte you'll get more than 1. But less number is 1. 1 person between A and B. E and H also I see 1 person. G and F also 1 person. A option to part vellali. First option. Who sits exactly between H and the person who works for Bank of India? Bank of India ki H ki majlo exact ga we have B. B for Bombay. Option number 3. The next puzzle starts from 79 to 84. We'll try to solve this now here. Let's do this question. Come on. What is this telling us? It says 8 friends A, B, C, D, F, G, H are seated in a straight line but not necessarily in the same order. Some of them are facing north while some of them are facing south. So there are 8 persons. Some of them are facing north and some of them are facing south. I'm not sure who is facing north and who is facing south. అవునా కాదా? సో ఇలాంటప్పుడు మనం చేసే పని ఏమిటంటే somewhere or the other you'll have some information about at least one person. Most of the times it does happen. చాలా సార్లు ఏంటంటే ఎవరో ఒకరు డైరెక్షన్ చెప్తాడు, అప్పుడప్పుడు చెప్పడం ఎదురు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. సో మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద టైమ్స్ he will give us information about at least one person whose direction is known, but sometimes he won't do that. Okay na? Is this clear to you all? But luckily in this question, the first line itself, you do have information about some person. Who is he? H. And what did he tell us about H? H faces north. So B sits fourth to the left of H. This is H, fourth left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is B. H is facing Chapandi north. Neither B nor H sit at the extreme ends of the lines. Another 2 people extra. How many places did I cover? I have covered 7 places. How many places, Amma? 7. And I'm looking forward for only 1 place. Only 1. And that 1 will be in some corner. Okay now? Next time to chudu. Both the immediate neighbors of B face north. Both the immediate neighbors of B face north. D is one of the immediate neighbors of H. D is one of the immediate neighbors of H. How many possibilities will I have? 2 possibilities. Avuna kada? I can take D here or I can take D here. Whatever G sits, Chapandama. G sits third to the right of D. If this is D, your left I can't go. Mana left మనం తీసుకోలేం. మనకు రైట్ అయి ఉంటే కనుక ఇక్కడ G రావాలి. ఆ ఒక్క ఎక్స్ట్రా పర్సన్ వచ్చేసినట్టే కదా మనకి. చెప్పండి అమ్మా. వాట్స్ ద అదర్ పాసిబిలిటీ? And if I put D here, this side impossible because we have vacancy for only 1 seat. And this has to be G. Any possibilities వస్తున్నాయి నాకు? చెప్పండి అమ్మా. Third to the right of D is G. Antena? Ante D should be facing south. What was the other possibility that we have explored earlier? ఇంతే కదమ్మా చెప్పాలి రైటా I'm trying both the possibilities at the same time. I'm trying both the possibilities at the same time. What's the next line? Yeah, come on. Both the immediate neighbors of E face south. E does not sit at any extreme ends of the lines. E is not an immediate neighbor of G. E is not an immediate neighbor of G. And what did he tell us? E does not sit at any extreme ends of the lines. E is not an immediate neighbor of G. So pakka E has only one possibility kada. Chappandi amma. And there are two neighbors. ఎందుకంటే వాడు చాలా క్లియర్ చెప్పాడు both the immediate neighbors of E face south and E is not sitting at any extreme ends of the lines, and that is the only possibility that I have there. And what about the other case? I have to go for E here. There is no other option. అంతే కదా ఎందుకు చెప్పు ఎందుకమ్మా ఇక్కడ ఆల్రెడీ 8 people వచ్చేసారు కదా నాకు ఇంకోటి ఏమన్నాడు both the immediate neighbors of E are facing south. ఈ పక్కన కూర్చున్న వాళ్ళు ఇద్దరు కూడా ఏందంట సౌత్ అంట సరిపోయిందా లేదా అక్కడ ఇటు వచ్చేసినాయి ఇక్కడ ఇటు వచ్చేసినాయి నెక్స్ట్ చూద్దాం A sits second to the left of C. So wherever I take C, second place from C should be vacant. అవునా కాదా Can I take C here? No. C here? Yes. కానీ అక్కడ నార్త్ లెఫ్ట్ అంటే ఆల్రెడీ ఆక్యుపైడ్ కదా సో C కరెక్టేనా చెప్పండమ్మా C has to face north and this is A. The next one, you take C here, you take C here, you take C here. Second place is not vacant for A. Avuna kada? What's the answer? Then we are left out with only one possibility. ఒకళ్ళే ఒకళ్ళు మిగిలిపోయారు ఎవరో చెప్పండి అమ్మా ఎవరు మిగిలిపోయారు F. ఏమిటంట లాస్ట్ లైన్ G and C face opposite direction. So G has to face south because C is facing north. Clear? And this was pretty easy. Who amongst the following sits exactly between A and C? Evaramma? G. Based on the given information, which of the following is true? Which of the following is true under? Chuddam. F is one of the immediate neighbors of H? No. He is asking us true, be careful. F sits to the immediate right of E? No. F is sitting to the immediate left of E. Only one person sits between F and C? Kadu. None of the given options? Uddam. Fifth option, Tarvata. No one sits to the left of F. Left of F, there are many people because F is facing south. Which option is my answer? Fourth option. Which of the following pair represents the person seated at the two extreme ends of the lines? F and D. How many persons are seated between E and H? How many between E and H? 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the position of E with respect to G? Position of E with respect to G. G is facing south. Third to the right. Antena? A option amma. First option. 4 out of the following 5 are like obvious ga 100% guarantee directions paine untadi idi. Avuna kada? Cheppandi amma. B D F B south D south F is south. C is north and G is also south. Obvious answer amma C. The next puzzle starts from 86. Let's go for this 86 to 91. P, Q, R, S, T, U, V and W live on 8 different floors of a building but not necessarily in the same order. The lowermost floor of the building is numbered 1. The one above that is 2. So on till the topmost floor is numbered 8. This question clearly is on floor arrangement. Each person belongs to a different state. Two parameters. The two parameters that we are supposed to distribute is person and the state that which they belong to. So how many floors in the building? 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. చేద్దామమ్మా. P lives on floor number 5. P lives on floor number 5. Only 3 people live between P and T. Above P, is it a possibility? No. Only 3 people live between P and T. T should be in the first floor. The next line says, the one who belongs to Kerala lives immediately above T. Immediately above T is Kerala. Only one person lives between R and Q. R lives on one of the floors above Q. Only one person between R and Q. R lives on one of the floors above Q. Clear? Next line, only 4 people live between the one who belongs to Bihar and the one who belongs to Maharashtra. The one who belongs to Bihar lives on one of the floors below the one who belongs to Maharashtra. Maharashtra kinda Bihar undale. Any floors అని చెప్పిండు అమ్మా? 1 2 3 4 బీహార్, అంతే కదమ్మా. సో ఏంది ఎక్కడ అన్నది ఇంకా మనకు తెలియదు. సరే చూద్దాం. నెక్స్ట్, ద వన్ హూ బిలాంగ్స్ టు గోవా లీవ్స్ ఇమీడియట్లీ అబౌవ్ ద వన్ హూ బిలాంగ్స్ టు మహారాష్ట్ర. ఇమీడియట్లీ అబౌవ్ దిస్ ఈజ్ గోవా. అవునా కాదా? అంటే అప్పుడు గోవాని ఫస్ట్ ప్లేస్లో కనుక నేను తీసుకుంటే, ఇక్కడ గోవా ఉంటే ఇక్కడ మహారాష్ట్ర 1 2 3 4 ఇక్కడ బీహార్ ఉండాలి. కుదురుతుందా? ఒక స్టెప్ డౌన్ వస్తే ఛాన్స్ ఉందా? ఎస్. ఇంకో ఆప్షన్ లేదు కదా. గోవా, మహారాష్ట్ర 1 2 3 4 and this is Bihar. See, I'll tell you something, listen. This clue here is covering 7 places. ఎన్ని ప్లేసెస్ కవర్ చేస్తుంది? అంటే ఇంకో ఎక్స్ట్రా 1 ప్లేస్ కావాలి. అయితే గోవా టాప్ మోస్ట్ పొజిషన్లో ఉండాలి, లేదా గోవా టాప్ నుంచి సెకండ్ ప్లేస్లో ఉండాలి. అంతే కదమ్మా, చెప్పండి. సో అదేగా జరిగింది అక్కడ. ఓకేనా? ఎక్కువ ఆలోచించొద్దు దయచేసి ప్లీజ్. 2 persons live between Goa and the one who belongs to Nagaland. 2 persons live between Goa and the one who belongs to Nagaland. S lives on the floor immediately above W. Immediately above W is S. W neither belongs to where? Goa nor Kerala. This is not W here and this is not W. W neither belongs to Goa nor Kerala. Antena? So how many possibilities for W? W, S, W, S. Unko option ledu. Okay na amma? Cheppandi. Next line evito chadavandi. Only 2 persons live between the one who belongs to Assam and the one who belongs to Haryana. 2 people between Assam and Haryana. Obvious ga 8th floor 5th floor తప్పించి నాకు ఇంకెక్కడ అవకాశం కనపట్లేదు. అవునా కదా? The one who belongs to Assam does not live on odd number floor. Assam is not living in odd number floor. He has to live in even number floor. There are 3 floors which are vacant. 3, 5 and 8. 3 and 5 are odd. So this person from Assam has no other option. He has to settle down in floor number 8. And there are how many people between Assam and Haryana? 2 people between Assam and Haryana. Clear? And then he says R does not live on the topmost floor. Antena? When R is not living on the topmost floor, look at the possibilities. I said there is only one person between R and Q. Kada? If R is in the 8th floor, then Q has to be in the 6th floor. He said clearly R is not living in the topmost floor. I can't take R in the 7th floor, but I can take R in the... Avuna kada? If I put R in the 6th floor, this is Q, there is a problem. Evarki? W ki. Avuna kada? So obvious ka R and Q, there is no other option. They have to go for 4 and 2. And then as discussed earlier, this has to be W and this should be S. U does not belong to Punjab. There is only one floor left out and it should be for the person who belongs to Punjab. U does not belongs to Punjab. Okkalu migilipoyaru. Evaramma? V. Clear? Pretty easy. Which of the following person belongs to Bihar? Who is belonging to Bihar? T. 87. Which of the following statements are true with respect to the given arrangement? Q belongs to Goa. Does Q belongs to Goa? No. V lives on an even number floor? No. Only 2 people live between Q and T? No. 4, we'll come back to that later. Let us check 5 first. The one who belongs to Assam lives on the topmost floor. Amma? Obvious ka yes. So which option is my answer? 5th option. Which of the following state does V belongs to? V belongs to Punjab. Who amongst the following lives on floor number 1? It's T who is living in floor number 1. Which of the following combinations is true with respect to the given arrangement? S Assam. Is S belonging to Assam? Chapandama. Q Bihar? No. W Haryana? No. P Goa? No. R Nagaland? Yes. This is not a question on odd man out. If it is a question on odd man out, the question would have been in this way. 4 out of the given 5 options are alike and 1 does not belong to the group అని ఇస్తుండే. కానీ వాడు చాలా క్లియర్గా ఇచ్చిండు. విచ్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫాలోయింగ్ కాంబినేషన్ ఈజ్ ట్రూ అంటున్నాడు. 91. If all the people are made to sit in alphabetical order from top to bottom, the position of how many people will remain unchanged? Top to bottom. Can you please tell me the names of these people? Start from P. So P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. Do you find any? No. We don't find any. So your answer is none. So we are done with the puzzles. We'll go for the questions on critical reasoning. Critical reasoning is very, very important because this is the one area where you have to score marks, because many people don't try to solve many questions on critical reasoning. So I tell you, you should be doing the questions which others don't do. That is the place where you score more marks than others. Okay, now what's happening here? A large number of students who have passed their 12th standard examination in the city X could not get admission to the colleges in city X as the number of seats available are inadequate. Which of the following could be the most feasible long-term course of action? Long-term course of action. And you know what is a course of action? If you have a problem in the statement, we are looking for solution. And if you have a policy, we are looking for the betterment of the given policy. Clearly in the statement, we have a problem. What is the problem? Large number of people who passed 12th standard in the city X could not get admission to colleges in city X. He says could not get admission into colleges in city X. Now he's not specifying whether it is government colleges or private colleges. Avuna kada? This type of questions when we have solved before, we have clearly seen the examiner was telling us about the government schools or private schools. Avuna kada? Private colleges or government colleges. అయితే ఎంతమంది అయితే పాస్ అయ్యారో వాళ్ళందరికీ సీట్ రాలేకపోయింది, అంతేనా? అంటే యాజ్ ద నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ సీట్స్ వేర్ ఇన్అడిక్వేట్. వాట్ యు మీన్ బై ఇన్అడిక్వేట్? తక్కువగా ఉన్నాయి, సీట్లని తక్కువగా ఉన్నాయి. తక్కువగా ఉండటం వల్ల పాస్ అయిన వాళ్ళకి మనం అకామిడేట్ చేయలేకపోయినాం కాలేజీలో సీట్, అంతేనా? Long-term action. చూద్దాం. The government should encourage the private sector to open new colleges in the city X by providing them tax benefits. Is it okay for us? Absolutely yes. When government is encouraging private sector to open colleges, you'll have more number of seats kadamma. When there are more number of seats, yes, this obviously more and more people have the chances of getting seats in the colleges. Long-term benefit ఉంటుంది ఇది, అవునా కాదా? ఇప్పుడు కాకపోయినా సరే ఫ్యూచర్లో ఎక్కువ మంది పాస్ పోతున్నప్పుడు సీట్లు పెరుగుతూ ఉంటే ఎంతమంది ఎక్కువ పాస్ అయితే అంతమందికి మనం కాలేజ్లో సీట్స్ని అకామిడేట్ చేసుకుంటూ పోవచ్చు. రైటా రాంగా? ఇది ఫీజిబుల్లా కాదా? పక్కా దిస్ ఈస్ యాక్సెప్టబుల్, అవునా కాదా? ద పేరెంట్స్ షుడ్ బి ఆస్క్డ్ టు సెండ్ దేర్ చిల్డ్రన్ అబ్రాడ్ ఫర్ స్టడీస్. ఈజ్ ఇట్ కరెక్ట్? నో. దిస్ ఈస్ రన్నింగ్ అవే ఫ్రమ్ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్. సి ఆబ్వియస్గా ఆన్సర్ ఈజ్ 1, బట్ ఐ just wanted to show you the other options also. The students should enroll in distance learning program. Amma, enrolling in distance learning program. First of all, we don't know whether in that city there are colleges which offer distance learning program. When you don't have any idea, how can you say this is right? Chala mandiki em anpistadi ante idi right anpistadi. Kani aa city lo distance learning program colleges unnaya leva? Aa vishayam manaku telusa? Avuna kada? చెప్పండమ్మా. సో కెన్ దిస్ బీ మై ఆన్సర్? నో. క్లియర్? వీఆర్ నాట్ ష్యూర్ కదా. ఉంటే ఓకే, లేకపోతే ఎక్కడి నుంచి డిస్టెన్స్ లెర్నింగ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ జాయిన్ అవుతాను, అవునా కాదా? నెక్స్ట్ ఏంటి ఇది? అందుకే ఇది ఈ ఆప్షన్ కోసమే నేను అని చెప్తున్నా. చాలా మంది మైండ్లో 3 అని డౌట్ ఉంది. మెనీ ఆఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎ డౌట్ అబౌట్ 3. దట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ వై ఐఎమ్ టెలింగ్ యూ దిస్. The College of City X should increase the minimum cutoff for increase the minimum cutoff for admission. Right now there are less number of seats, and if you increase the minimum cutoff, obviously more people will get seats or less people will get seats or less. No. The evaluation system of strength, this has nothing to do with availability of seats in the college. Avuna kada? So the availability of seats in the college gurinchi maatladutundi okate oka option. Emita oka option? First option. After 51 we'll go for 68. 68 is also a question on critical reasoning. I am a regular passenger of Fly High Airlines. Their crew members have always been rated high in their demeanor and services towards all the passengers. Towards all the passengers. Whatever gurinchi maatladutunna oka vyakti gurincha andaru gurincha? Amma, oka vyakti gurincha andaru gurincha? Is he talking about only one person? There is a speaker who is saying us, I am a regular passenger for Fly Airlines. I am the speaker and I am telling you about the service provided by the staff of or the crew members of Fly High Airlines. I say their service towards all the passengers is regularly rated high. Always rated high. Prati sari it is very good. Towards all passengers or only towards some group of section? No, it is towards all passengers. This is the first time I saw two of their air hostesses behave in such a bad way. For the first time I am seeing two of their air hostesses behave in such a bad way, said Mr. Narang, a frequent passenger of the airline. Which of the following can be a reason for different behavior of the two air hosts? Can be a reason. Can be. Reason ayyundochu. ఆ టూ ఎయిర్ హోస్టెస్ బిహేవియర్ గురించి. అందరితో పాటు వాళ్ళు మంచి బిహేవ్ చేస్తున్నారు కదమ్మా, చెప్పండి అమ్మా. అకార్డింగ్ టు ద ప్యాసేజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ క్లియర్ దట్ మిస్టర్ నారంగ్ సెడ్ their behavior towards all the passengers is good, but for the first time he has seen them behave in such a bad way with all the passengers. Avuna kada? Could be the reason. Owing to recession, Fly High Airlines have denied giving the yearly 7% pay rise. Instead, the crew members will receive only 2% pay rise this year. Can this be the reason for their rude behavior? Or there is recession. Recession ante amma, during recession time obviously the prices of all other things will grow up and most of the people will lose their jobs. So when most of the people are losing their jobs, it affects on their mental status kada. Chappandamma, you are doing a job, you do have a lot of commitments that are supposed to be fulfilled, and one day because of recession you come to know that there is a problem for your job, you might lose your job. Will it affect your చెప్పండి mental ability or not? చెప్పండమ్మా. కొంచెం డిప్రెషన్లోకి పోయే ఛాన్సెస్ ఉంటాయి ఉండవా? చెప్పాలి. ఇంకోటి, రిసెషన్ వల్ల జీతం పెరిగిందా తగ్గిందా? హైక్ తగ్గింది. అంటే ఇప్పుడు శాలరీ ఎక్కువ వస్తుందా తక్కువ వస్తుందా? తక్కువ వస్తుంది. బయటమో అప్పులైపోయినాయి, జీతం తక్కువ వస్తుంది. అప్పుడు నాకేమవుతుంది? కొంచెంగా డిస్టర్బ్ అవుతామా లేదా? చెప్పండమ్మా. ఆ డిస్టర్బెన్సెస్ వల్ల నీ బిహేవియర్ కొంచెం రూడ్గా మారే ఛాన్సెస్ ఉన్నాయా లేవా? ఉన్నాయి. మేబీ వీఆర్ నాట్ షూర్. మేబీ, అందుకని ఈ టోల్డ్ క్లియర్లీ కెన్ బి, అయి ఉండొచ్చు. మేబీ దిస్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో ఎ రీజన్ కదా, వీఆర్ నాట్ షూర్. Some passengers in a particular flight changed their food and beverages orders twice in particular flight. Why am I talking about particular flight? I should talk about the flight in which Mr. Narang is traveling kada. Avuna kada? If the passengers some other flight have changed their food twice or thrice, why would they come up with rude behavior in the flight in which Mr. Narang is traveling? No. A group of 4 passengers was constantly taking photographs of a few air hostesses despite getting many warnings from the crew members. If 4 of them are behaving rudely towards the air hostesses, these air hostesses will be behaving rudely towards those 4 passengers. Avuna kada? Why would they behave in a rude manner or a bad manner with Mr. Narang? Wrong kada? Chappandamma. నలుగురు మిస్బిహేవ్ చేస్తే అందరి మీద కోపం అవుతారా? ఆ నలుగురు మీద కోపం అయ్యే ఛాన్సెస్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటాయా? ఎవరైతే మిస్బిహేవ్ చేస్తారో వాళ్ళపైన మళ్ళీ బ్యాడ్ బిహేవియర్ చూపించే ఛాన్సెస్ ఉంటాయి. నెక్స్ట్ ఏంటిది, Fly Airlines have been highly successful and famous since their inception 12 years ago. As a result, the crew members have become indifferent in the way they behave with the passengers. Is it correct? If they become more and more popular and more successful, they behave in a better way, not in a rude way. So which option can be my answer? First option. Can be antunnadu clear ga. It can be. We must change our brand name such that it sounds similar to Zest Toys in order to make higher profits. A worker at Vegas Toys. Which of the following statement can be inferred from the worker statement? He said, in order to make more profit, we should change name which sounds similar to Zest Toys. అవునా కాదా? ప్రాఫిట్స్ రావాలంటే ఆ కంపెనీకి క్లోజ్గా ఉండేటట్టు పేర్లు మార్చుకోవాలని చెప్పి. మార్కెట్లో you'll see some water bottles whose names are very close to some of the popular brands. కిన్లే ఏవో పేరు పెడతా ఉంటారు, అవునా కాదా? Why? To increase their profits, because Kenley is one of the popular brands for mineral water. అవునా కాదా? బిస్లెరీకి కూడా ఏదో ఆ కలర్ని కాపీ చేయటమో లేకపోతే అక్షరాలను కాపీ చేయటమో చేస్తూ ఉంటారు, కానీ తీరా పేరు చూస్తే మాత్రం వేరుంటుంది. ఆ ఫాంట్ని, ఆ కలర్ని, ఆ లెటర్స్ని కాపీ చేస్తారు, అవునా కాదా? సో అట్లాగే వాడు చెప్తున్నాడు వర్కర్ ఏమని, జస్ట్కి క్లోజ్గా ఉన్న పేరు పెట్టుకుంటే మనకు ప్రాఫిట్స్ తెచ్చుకోవచ్చు అంటున్నాడు. విచ్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫాలోయింగ్ కెన్ బి ఇన్ఫర్డ్? వాట్ ఈస్ ఇన్ఫరెన్స్? విచ్ ఈస్ నాట్ క్లియర్లీ గివెన్ ఇన్ ద స్టేట్మెంట్ బట్ కెన్ బి గెస్డ్. అవునా కాదా? నౌ ఫస్ట్ వన్, Vegas is a fairly new brand launched recently in the market. Amma, if it is a very new brand which is launched closely into the market, will he talk about changing the names? No. Newly launched, they won't change their names. They'll try to make their name more popular kada. Most other toy companies in the market resemble the name Jest. If most others are resembling, why us? We will also be one among the others. Brand name in the is the only factor behind Vegas' toys failing to make desired profits. Chapalem. Vegas' toys have been making loss at present. Telidu. He says to make profit anadu kani. What is present situation? I don't know. Just Toys have a considerably good holding in the market of toys. Popular brand, good holding. Since they are popular, they want to copy a name or they want to change the name which is closer to that one. Is this clear? Which option is my answer? Fifth. And the next is 85. This year, all the stores and malls in City Y have decided to restrict their timings from 7 a.m. to 12 midnight during the shopping festival celebrated in the city for a week each year. Amma, they're gonna celebrate this shopping festival for how many days? 7 days. Ante kadamma, for a week in this year, each year, prati year 7 days celebrate chestadu. Aithe ee year timings reduce chesaru, 7 a.m. to 12 midnight. 7 a.m. to 12 midnight. AM ante morning e kada cheppali. Before this year, the stores and the malls would be open throughout the night. Night to మొత్తం ఓపెన్ ఉంటుండే, కానీ ఈ సంవత్సరం మాత్రం మార్నింగ్ 7 నుంచి midnight 12 వరకే ఓపెన్ చేద్దామని డిసైడ్ అయ్యారు. ఎందుకోసం అయి ఉండొచ్చు చూద్దాం. As the result of this decision, the total revenue generated this year has reduced around 20% as compared to the last year. Because of this decision taken by them, and by opening shops from 7 o'clock in the morning to 12 in the midnight, the business has fallen down by 20%. Will any businessman, will any store owner or a mall owner will take such a decision which would bring losses to him? తీసుకోడు కదమ్మా. సో లాసులు వచ్చినా కూడా 7 to 12 వరకే ఉన్నారంటే దానికి ఒక స్ట్రాంగ్ రీజన్ ఇంకోటి ఏదైనా అయి ఉండొచ్చు కదా. చెప్పండి, లాస్ట్ ఇయర్తో పోల్చుకుంటే ఇయర్ బిజినెస్ ఎంత పడిపోవచ్చు? 20% పడవచ్చు. ఎందుకు? మిడ్ నైట్ మొత్తం లేట్ నైట్ వరకు ఓపెన్ లేకపోవడం వల్ల. Which of the following may be a reason, Acha, for this decision by the owner stores? The shopping festival celebrated this year last year did not attract as many people as it did the year before, despite the fact that in both the years the stores and the malls were open throughout the night. Amma, లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ అండ్ బిఫోర్ ఇయర్ అంటే గతంలో 2 సంవత్సరాల గురించి మాట్లాడుతుండు చూడు. The shopping festival celebrated last year did not attract as many people as it did year before, despite the fact that both the years the stores and malls were open throughout the night. Until last year, it did not attract the same number of people which it had a year before. 2 years ago, the business that I made, I couldn't make it in the last year. అర్థమైందా అమ్మా? సో అందుకని చెప్పి ఈ ఇయర్ మనం టైమింగ్ తగ్గించేస్తాం అంటుండు. కరెక్టా? ఈ ఇయర్ టైమింగ్ తగ్గిస్తే లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ కంటే బిజినెస్ తగ్గుతుంది కదా, అవునా కాదా? చెప్పండి. 20% బిజినెస్ తగ్గింది టైమింగ్ తగ్గించడం వల్ల ఇయర్. అంటే లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ బిజినెస్ బాగైనట్ట బాగా ఉన్నట్ట ఇయర్తో పోల్చుకుంటే? మరి ఇయర్తో పోల్చుకుంటే లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ బిజినెస్ బాగైనప్పుడు మరి ఇయర్ నేను టైమింగ్స్ తగ్గిస్తానా? అసలు ఇది రీజనా? కాదు. అర్థమవుతుందా? వెన్ కంపేర్ టు లాస్ట్ ఇయర్, దిస్ ఇయర్ 20% of the business has come down. Is this clear? Next, although more number of people were seen in the mall and stores throughout the night during the shopping festival, the total number of sales in the morning and night were almost equal. Is this why they have taken a decision? No. A few residents have complained in the past that the festival has created nuisance due to the overcrowding on the highways. Can this be the reason? Yes. They have complained that the festival has created nuisance. So when something is creating a nuisance, obviously the authorities will make sure that it will not disturb the residents. రెసిడెంట్స్ అంటే ఆ ఏరియాలో ఉండేటోళ్ళకి ఇబ్బంది కలగకుండా చూసుకుంటారా లేదా? ఒక్క రోజా 2 రోజుల, వారం రోజులు న్యూసెన్స్ ఎవడన్నా భరిస్తాడా అమ్మ? మరి కెన్ దిస్ బి ద రీజన్ వై దే హ్యావ్ reduced the timings to 12 midnight instead of the whole night? Yes or no? Yes. So this option number 3 is my answer. And let's go for the questions on syllogisms. Let's try to solve the questions on syllogisms. And the questions on syllogisms start from 95. Entama? 95. Let's see this question. What's the first one? No duck is a bird. No duck is a bird. All ducks, what did he say? All ducks are cold. Only a few crows are cold. Only a few crow are cold. Arrow mark from B to A. B to A ante cold to crow. Only duck is a crow. What did he say? Only duck is a crow. Ante all crows are ducks. Do you see all the crows inside duck? No way. Unkoti impossible. Crow cannot go inside duck. ఈ క్రో డక్ లోపలికి ఎట్టి పరిస్థితిలో పోయే ఛాన్స్ లేదు. ఎందుకు? యారో మార్క్. కోల్డ్ కెన్ గో ఇన్సైడ్ క్రో, బట్ క్రో కెనాట్ గో ఇన్సైడ్ కోల్డ్. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ ఇంపాసిబుల్. రాంగ్. నో క్రో ఇస్ డక్. నో క్రో ఇస్ డక్. రైట్. కాంప్లిమెంటరీ. సమ్ క్రోస్ ఆర్ డక్. Extend the line of duck here. It becomes some crows are duck. This is right and this is wrong. What's the answer? Neither one nor two. 96. No A is B. All C's are B's. Only a few. Come on, only a few. Only a few D's are C. Is this correct? Only a few D's are C's. All D's are B's. Is it so? No. Some B's are C's. Yes. What's the answer? Only 2. 97. No car is a truck. Only a few trucks are bikes. Arrow mark from B to A. All cars being bikes is a possibility. Can I bring all the cars and put them inside bike? Is it a possibility? Yes, it is a possibility. Next. All bikes are trucks. Do you see all the bikes inside trucks? No. What's my answer? Only 1. 98. Only a few whites are cars. Only a few whites are cars. Some cars are triangles. At least some whites are triangles. Some whites are triangles, amma? No. So tarvata all cars being whites is a possibility. Can I take all the cars inside whites? Happy ga. I can take all the cars inside whites. Is it a possibility? Yes, it is a possibility. What's the answer? Only 2. Next is 99. All fruits are apples. Some apples are bananas. Only a few bananas are oranges. Inte kadamma? What is the first conclusion? Some fruits are bananas. Is there any relationship between fruit and banana? No. Some apples are oranges? No. No fruit is banana, right? Complementary. Some fruits are banana. Can I extend this banana this way? Yes. So some fruits are bananas is right. This is wrong. What should be my answer? Very good. Either one or two. Look at this conclusions. Some fruits are bananas. No fruit is banana. The complementary for no fruit is banana is some fruits are bananas. Either or వచ్చే ఛాన్స్ ఉందా లేదా? Yes. Either or వచ్చే ఛాన్స్ ఉందా లేదమ్మా? 100. What is 100? Only a few suns are moons. Next, all moons are stars. Tarvata, all stars are nights. And this is sun here. Some suns are nights. What is it telling us? Some suns are nights. Some suns are nights, huh? Chapali. Some stars are moons. Yes. All moons are night. Yes. What's the answer? All follows. All 1, 2, 3 follows 5. And there's one question on input output. Let us also see that question. And then after that, we'll end up this session. This is question number 58 to 63. Input output from 58 to 63. What is 58 to 63? Chapandamma. So how many numbers are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers and how many words? 5 words. 5 numbers and 5 words. So when I look at step 5 and clearly it says step 5 is the final step. I have word and numbers arranged in alternate way. Avuna kada. But if I look at the numbers, they are neither in ascending nor in descending. And the words are also not in alphabetical or reverse alphabetical. I'm not sure with step 5 what's happening here. My duty is to check input and step 1. When I check input and step 1, in the place of 18 I have decision and 18 here. 18 is the smallest among the given numbers and decision in alphabetical order. If I rearrange all the words, what comes first is decision. Let us rearrange all the words in alphabetical order. A, B, C, D. D is here. After D, E, F, G is here. H, I, J, K, I, L, M, 5. Alphabetical order, what comes first? Decision. Smallest number 18. Malla left hand lo judu 42 వచ్చింది, ఇక్కడేమో ఫర్ వచ్చింది. కానీ ఆర్డర్ చూసుకో వర్డ్స్ ది. డిసిషన్, ఫర్. మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడికి వస్తే గైడెన్స్, G 3, ఇంపార్టెంట్ I 4, మేకింగ్ 5. నెంబర్స్ చూసుకో 18, 42, 65, 83, 91 అన్ని అసెండింగ్ ఆర్డర్ కదా. And every time the changes are taking place in the left corner and right corner. First, in the left corner is going with the word, right corner with the number. Step 2 lo number, word. Step 3 lo word, number. Step 4 lo number, word. Step 5 lo word, number. Is this clear? So this was pretty easy. So I hope